How's all doing? Great news. Update from the Atari VCS Indiegogo. This is great news, right? Tim joined, right? Rob White and his team have joined the Atari VCS. This is awesome news, right? These are the guys that did the architecture for the original Xbox and did the graphics for the PS3, right? Now, all the backers would have the same information we have, all the supporters, right? So this is awesome, right? This is going to make the Atari VCS even better than I thought it was going to be. So, excellent, right? Also, in the update, they say that production should start early 2019 and that the backers will get it July 2019. So, this is awesome news. Awesome news, right? Now, something else I want to tell us about, right? Now, recently there was this I found out that this crowd called the Register were interviewing Michael Arts, right? This Kieran something or other, I can't remember his last name, right? But he was interviewing Michael Arts, and he videotaped the whole conversation. Right? Now everyone is saying that Atari have attacked this man, and they've called him a professional troll. Now he says he wasn't trolling, and he's got audio log supporting that. He was asking Michael Arts questions, very simple questions about the Atari VCS, and Michael Arts couldn't answer. You know, so because Michael Arts wasn't answering the questions, he's being like a politician, according to this Kieran something guy. Based on that interview, he believes that this whole thing is a scam and a farce. Right? Now, I believe Atari have fucked up here. They shouldn't have called him a professional troll to his face, because that's what this guy wanted. You know, he wanted Michael Arts to say this. He wanted Atari to say this. He wanted to get any sort of bad news from Atari. And unfortunately, Atari took the bait and they called him a professional troll. They shouldn't have done that, you know what I mean? Because they've already they've hurt their reputation by doing this, right? So Atari have messed up there, and I think they should apologise to him. But I think this Kieran guy went in there to get bad news on Atari, something to write about Atari them fucking up, right? That's what I believe. I think he is a troll, you know what I mean? Atari shouldn't have taken the bait. Now that's my opinion. Okay, that's my opinion. I know I'm defending Atari, but that's how I feel about it. Because this guy, Rich of Review Tech USA, right? I say a lot of people know this guy. He has always been a naysayer of the Atari VCS, right? And he was the guy interviewing this Kieran guy, right? So, just to make Atari look as bad as possible and stuff. Now, Atari have fucked up. They shouldn't have called him a professional troll, you know? But, in my opinion, yeah. You know what I mean? He was trolling, you know? So, that's all bad news and stuff, right? But, so I think Atari should learn from this lesson. Don't get drawn out. Don't say anything negative about anybody. You know what I mean? Because it's obviously this person's here to get some bad news on it and to tarnish your name. You know? So, I hope Atari and Michael Arts and the team have learned that lesson. But, despite that, this isn't going to change anything. You know what I mean? The Atari VCS is still going to come out, and it's going to be even better than I thought it was. Now that Tin Joint has joined the Atari VCS team. Okay, so I'm so happy right now. You know, and again, people keep saying to me, "You're the naysayers. It's a scam. There's no proof. There's no specs." If you go on the Indiegogo page and you go all the way down the bottom, there's a lot to read. A lot of people don't read the whole thing. Down the bottom, it shows you exactly what the specs are, what materials it's going to use, its dimensions, how big it's going to be, the controller, everything. Okay. You know, all that is going to be inside the Atari VCS. You know what I mean? And now it's going to be even better with Rob White and his team. Okay? So, I'm so happy, so excited. And I know I may seem like a dickhead to most people out there, but that's my opinion. I mean, I think like Atari shouldn't have called him a professional troll. Because that just gives them more ammunition. But it doesn't. It's not going to change anything. You know what I mean? Because we'll keep checking the Indiegogo campaign page every day because I'm a backer. I want to see how it's going. I check for updates, how much money has been raised, and it was at 2,908,000. It dipped a bit because all these naysayers are trying to do as much damage as they can, but it's gone back up to 929 million. So that's just I think Atari have weathered that storm. But they should learn from this lesson. If someone's drawing it out, don't say anything negative about them. Especially a fucking professional journalist, which is what this guy is. So he can do more damage than a YouTuber. But I don't think it's going to change anything, because if it was true, then that $2 million would go down to zero. If all this stuff was true about what the naysayers are saying, that $2 million or nearly $3 million would be at zero right now. And then Atari will put out an update to all the backers and says, look, sorry, the Atari VCS can't be made because we don't have enough money to fund it. 2 days left of the Indiegogo campaign page. I say Atari will get $3 million dollars. The Atari VCS will be made with tin joints, with tin joint adding to the Atari VCS team. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Okay, the original Xbox is one of my favourite game consoles of all time, and the architecture of the original Xbox was fucking amazing. And they also worked on the graphics of the PS3. Awesome. Now, I've been checking YouTube all the time, and no one has put this up yet. So I think I'm the first one to actually put this news up there about Tin Joint joining the Atari VCS team. So this is awesome news, in my opinion. I think they're going to get more out of the system than if someone else had joined the team. You know what I mean? But I'm so excited right now, and yeah. So just want to say this: the naysayers, the people that are doing their best to bring Atari down, it's not gonna happen. You know what I mean? This won't be a scam. It won't be a failure. If anything, it'll be better than what I thought it's gonna be. Okay. So and now, I may be wrong, but I don't think I'm gonna be. You know what I mean? And like I said, it's going to be awesome. An open Linux PC experience, right? You can download your own software, your own apps. You can customize it any way you want. You can make your own games. It's going to be open to indie developers primarily. It's going to have Tempest 4000. It's going to have Centipede, all the old classics in 60 frames per second 4K. It's gonna have the old school joysticks coming back. I love that, you know what I mean? With the LEDs, and it looks awesome. Now everyone is saying that the modern controller is not real, but that will be real too, fellas, Plus you can use an Xbox controller, you can use any Bluetooth controller. So you're covered. If you want to use your Xbox controller, use it. The PS4 controller might even, let's say, will work on it. Any Bluetooth controller, keyboards, you name it. And it won't be a closed system like the Xbox One and the PS4. So it's in addition to all that. Well, now, I'm still going to play my Xbox One, I'm still going to play my PS4, I'm going to play PSVR, but from time to time, I'm going to play my Atari VCS and see what other games I can download. Oh, I might want to download Double Dragon 2. Oh, look that fucking game. Or The Legend of Zelda, the same thing we can do on my tablet right here or my smartphone, we can do on my fucking 4K television with the Atari VCS, awesome, you know what I mean? So, and now here's another thing, right? on the Indiegogo campaign page, it shows a list of developers that are going to be working on it. Plus, it's going to be more in the future. Now, I know some of these are Mickey Mouse Studios, independent developers, but they're there. You know, people have to read the whole Indiegogo campaign page, the whole way down. A lot of people don't do that. You know what I mean? But see, we can't convince people that don't like it. You know what I mean? No one can. They've got their own they have their mind made up. So have I. You know what I mean? Like, no one's going to change my mind. Unless someone actually... In July 2019, when I get my Atari VCS and I plug it in, if nothing happens, like, then I'll say I'm sorry. I'll apologise to all you naysayers out there, but I don't think that's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So like that's it. So I just wanna tell you all that, this is update 4 of the Indiegogo campaign for the Atari VCS. 10 have joined the Atari VCS team. Rob White and his team, they worked on the original Xbox architecture, and they worked on the graphics of the PS3. So that's awesome. That's awesome. These guys have a great track record, and they've done great. So that'll make the Atari VCS even better. Okay. So, like July 2019, I can't wait. I just can't wait. Atari are back. Now, I know Atari have done shady shit. The naysayers keep bringing that up. Oh, what happened to this? What happened to that? You know what I mean? Because apparently, I wasn't aware of all these other projects that Atari were working on that never came out. Backers put money down and they never got it. One is like a game watch, like a smartwatch. That never came out, but still might, Now, before Christmas, right, 2017, right, this fella, Fergal McDullough, right, some Irish guy, he was the general manager of Atari, right, and he was with the Xbox, with the Atari box team. Now, I believe, he was sacked, I believe. And I have no concrete proof of that. But Atari found out this guy was a gangster, and that's why they got rid of him. So, I'm glad that he's gone. Now, I'm Irish as well, but we can tell from the YouTube videos, back in 2017, this guy's a fucking gangster, You know what I mean? I couldn't prove it at the time, but, back in 2017, right, this Fergal McDullough and this other guy, Fred fucking Chanis or something like that, right? The two of them were explaining what the Atari box was going to be, and before that, this guy was talking about other projects that he worked with Atari, like the watch band and other stuff. So, I'm glad this guy's gone, because he's the one that was obviously fucking things up. And Atari got wind of this and says, look, we're going to have to cancel the fucking the Indiegogo thing right now until we get rid of this fucking idiot and we start off fresh. So that's what I think happened. They found out this Fergal guy was a fucking gangster, and he says, we better fucking stop this, because obviously he's fucked the fucking thing up. You know what I mean? Because he was the general manager, which means he always seen every fucking thing. So they got rid of that clown. Now, Fred Chanis or something, I can't pronounce his last name. I don't know if he's still there. I think he is. I don't know. So, so that's it. A 10 joint have joined the Atari VCS team. Now, it may turn out to be, these guys could be gangsters as well, but I highly doubt it. Because they say that they've been working with these fellas behind the scenes for months now. It's only now that they're actually telling us about it. And actually, that they've actually contributed to the Atari VCS project. So that means they probably put their own money in to back it. So why would they destroy their own creation? That make no sense, unless... well, I hope they're not gangsters, but I doubt it. You know what I mean? I think that they make the Atari VCS even better. It's possible. There's gangsters everywhere. You know what I mean? But I don't think so. You know what I mean? I haven't heard anything of Tin Joint and the team of doing anything shady. But I have no doubt in my mind that the naysayers are going to try and dig up shit about it. I gotta try and make something up to make these guys look like gangsters. And another reason why you shouldn't get the Atari VCS, you know. Now, another thing, right? In my other video, I said that the Tempest 4000 was running on the Black Onyx Atari VCS in the video, right? And that Centipede was running on the same Black Atari Onyx Atari VCS, right? Now, I saw a video where this guy says, that's not real. Atari fucking were running that off something else. They were just making it look like it was the Onyx, you know. Now, he was saying, now he actually altered the video. You know the Centipede video, right, and the Tempest 4000 video, he actually altered it to make it look like that it was Dodgy, you know. So that's fucking fraud as far as I'm concerned, and Atari should fucking take this cunt to court. You shouldn't be altering an official Atari video, you know what I mean. Obviously Atari don't know anything about this guy and they don't know anything about it, but like, you know, he's trying to say, like, that's not real, that's running on the PC, you know. Where's the PC in the video? You know what I mean? So this is just his opinion. He says that the modern controller that they were using was really an Xbox controller. You know, they made it look like an Atari VCS controller. But here's the thing: the modern controller, the prototype for that isn't built yet, and the Atari VCS supports any Bluetooth controller. You know, but maybe that. I say that was the Atari VCS controller, you know. You know, if he's saying that they use a bit of electrical tape to cover over the Xbox button, you know, but I think it's bullshit. I think this guy was altering the fucking footage of the video just to prove his own points, you know. You know, he went through the whole Indiegogo campaign page, criticising everything, when he has no substantial proof that that is the case. He's just a maniacal arsehole, in my opinion. And Atari should take this cunt to court, because he was altering their fucking video. He was trying to make it, like, but where's the concrete evidence of that? You know, I'm not gonna name names, you know what I mean, but like, I don't know his name, you know, but he was saying Atari is cut and run. That's what they're doing, you know. I don't think so. In his opinion, that's what they're doing. He's making it seem like the Atari VCS. He says that the Atari VCS isn't running anything, and Atari aren't going to deliver. Atari are running us on something else and making us believe that it is the Atari VCS. Well, I haven't seen any concrete proof of that, even though this guy tried to do that by altering the fucking stuff. You know what I mean? So, it's not cut and run, in my opinion. You know what I mean? It's going to be real. The prototype stage is going 2 days time. The funding campaign will stop, and then the prototype stage will happen. Okay, so like you and all the other naysayers out there that are doing their best to drag Atari's name through the mud, it's not going to make any difference. Okay, now I understand why you hate Atari. I just don't agree with you. You know what I mean? I love Atari because the game gave me so much fun and enjoyment as a kid. 40 years, you know what I mean? The pioneers of video games, see? You know what I mean? And you're doing your best to drag their name through the mud, you know? That makes you into a cynical bastard, in my opinion. That, you know, that wants to do their best to bring something down. You know what I mean? Now, every company does fucking shady shit. I bet you do. You know what I mean? I'm no saint order. I've made my fucking mistakes. I'm not going to tell you what they are, because I'm not going to make you feel better about yourself. Okay, so I'm not going to turn this into a big psychological fucking session. Really. All I'm saying is, it's not cut and run, in my opinion. There's a video up there called Atari Cut and Run, Atari E-Go-Go, right? So this guy really hates Atari, but it's not going to change anything. Okay? Until I see concrete evidence, right, then I'll agree with you. But all I see is you altering the video to make your own points. Okay, so that's my opinion. If you agree or disagree, whatever. But in my point, this is awesome news about Tin Joint and Rob White and his team. Okay, and these are facts. Okay, now, so that's it. Just want to make a video about that. Now I'm sure there's gonna be more naysayers out there, but it's not gonna change anything. You know what I mean? So I'll see you all later. Thanks very much for watching. Now these are my opinions, you know, but we'll defend my opinion and why Atari are awesome and why nobody should drag a company that has defined video games, made it coin up arcade games, you know, pioneers, you know, like Ford, like fucking like Renault, the car makers, you know, like fucking Cadbury, you know, like the company. Every company changes personnel over the decades, you know, but the company still goes with the same thing in mind, video games or making cars or stuff, you know. That's just the way it is, you know. But we've got a love and loyalty to it because they've never done me in as a person, you know. So that's, I know I've said this before, but I say it again, you know what I mean. So it's all about opinion at the end of the day, right? You know, so you know that's my opinion. The Atari VCS is gonna come out. It's gonna be awesome. It's not a scam, you know. And you know, with Tin Joint and Rob White and his Tin Joint team, it's gonna be even better than I thought it was gonna be. Okay, I'm gonna end the video on them. I'll talk to you all later, right? So I'll see you all later and take care. And we'll be making more Atari VCS videos soon because there's gonna be even more updates to come, you know. So yeah, so the 2 days left of the funding stage of the Indiegogo campaign, and then the prototype stage happens. Okay, so July 2019, that's what's written on my Indiegogo receipt, and I can't wait. You know what I mean? So come on, Atari. You know, I've been waiting for this for over 20 years. You know, so come on. You know what I mean? And we'll see you all later, right? Take care. Bye bye.